Okay, I'm trying a different video here. Let's see if it will make a difference. Okay, here's your MPU board. This is the bottom of the MPU board. No, you're shining too much down there. Okay, right. Okay, you can see where it says A1J1. That is your 5 volts coming into your board. This is my battery backup. And right there where you see the red and black wires are, that is where the battery normally sits. Now this is the piggyback board. This is an aftermarket piggyback board that uses your same game proms. It comes from Great Plains Electronics. You can find them online. Because what happens with these other ones, they get cold solder joints and they start losing contact and they're just a pain in the butt. These were like 15 bucks and I went ahead and replaced a couple of them that way. This plug here controls your displays. Okay. That is your driver board to drive all your lights and stuff like that. And then your fuses. And right there you see one that says display filaments. That one there you need to check because that right there is for your displays. Okay. Now this board right here is your 5 volt board, your power supply. And these wires coming out right here goes to all your power for your 5 volts. This is the voltage in. And this is the voltage out. And that pot right here, that little adjuster right there you see, that adjusts your 5 volts. So you do not want to go above 5 volts, under maybe 5.2. You go past that, you're going to start damaging all your TTLs. This here would be your soundboard, an auxiliary soundboard. And that is your, and that board right there is your 12, it should be your 12 volt, I believe. 12 volt power supply. Because it runs your soundboard. It also feeds, I believe it also feeds your 5 volt power supply. Now the other thing is if you have a problem right here, that big capacitor right there, and you see the resistors, check if you got AC ripple, too much AC ripple, that capacitor is probably bad. Which usually they don't go bad. It'd be swelled if it did. Now the other thing you have a problem with on these games is right here. You see the white wires? They plug into a connector. Pull those out, move them up and down a couple times, and plug them back in. And if everything works, then you're going to have to do a modification. Because that's another problem with these Gottliebs. I can't show you on one because I got everything sealed up. But what I normally do, go in there and I cut all the wire, the plugs, I solder a lug on them, and I ground them directly to the power supply. I do away with those connectors. I got a problem with this board right now with my grounds. I just haven't done anything with them yet. Right now the game works. Go ahead and turn it on.
Oh, 4 credits.
Yeah, well, because I put the battery back up. Nope, you don't need light. I got the volume down on it. The other thing I got to work on mine is these bodies are loose. That one's tightened, and that one's loose. You can see here, see I put LEDs in. If you ever get a chance, you can see the difference with the LEDs. You see how these ones are bright white and how that one's kind of a dull. That's a regular incandescent bulb. And these here are incandescent bulbs. But these are LEDs. These over here are LEDs. Then you get multi-bowl release. Now it's in multi-bowl. Okay, well, let me upload this video. Well, let me come back over here. I got better light this time. Right here is probably the board you see on yours. And what happens, these get bad.
What?
Here's another video of, here's the 5 volts. Here's the plug. This here is where the battery normally sits. This plugs in here. This supplies this whole board with 5 volts.
I asked that.
The 12 volts only goes to here, which goes to your soundboard. And there's my battery backup. Now I also install a cooling fan to keep this cool. Now I'll show you my board out of this game. And it's got a problem I haven't figured out yet. It's a blanking problem. Here it is. This is the one